because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the Stallions. The Ducks ready to get this thing started and open the season. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much. Found as he stopped at the 18. The Stallions offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Third down defense is so pivotal in a football game. In this third down, nice job. Good coverage in the back end, but the rush gets home, forcing the fourth down. Nice start for this defense.
And the Stallions will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
I like the decision by the court. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Moore will throw. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Hand off from the shotgun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rides the back and leaves it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Makes the grab. Gets away from one, finds room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Stallions are on the move. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Moore to the air. Looking left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
The Ducks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on fourth down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
The Ducks send out the punt unit. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Setting up the screen. Oh, what a move. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's McGowan. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Stallions come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Stallions will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Handoff from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore will throw. Finds his tight end. At the 20, he's got space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Might be calling a hot route. Now they'll run it on the toss. Got some room, heading to the goal line. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He's loose. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's caught. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw for it. Rush is on him. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And the Stallions will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Moore to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Off and running. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit getting some extra. As this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game.
And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Fires to the wideout. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. The defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Off the play fake. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Stallions will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Off play action. A strike downfield. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Stallions have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the 1st down. The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced.
Yeah, and the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Dumps it off in the flats. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Stallions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick spin on the run.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
The give out of the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Stallions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Stallions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. And the Stallions will send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. One more play to pad the stats. The offense changing the play. Moore will throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College.